go. I was like, what the fuck is this? Medicine hit me in my chest. I was like, hey, bro, I ain't think you supposed to be throwing medicine, bro. I feel like that's real professional.
I feel like, see, for me, I like those interactions because it feels so like family. It feels so.
Like he's like, all right, you be all right. You get back out there. Hey, stay safe out there. Nigga threw my medicine. Feel like the Jordan. I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure they don't teach y'all to throw medicine.
Tony's a cute, my love is pure. Tony's a cute, my love is pure.
Show your love for Taquita Love. Comedy is cure.
Okay, so you know my background's nursing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I always like to ask if you have any like unexpected trips to the emergency room.
Yes. Yeah, one of my biggest ones is that my spleen ruptured.
When it?
My spleen ruptured like 11 years ago, 2011.
Well, what was the signs?
I don't know. That I still to this day don't know.
He was just, how you know?
I mean, I just knew because I went out one night, had three drinks over like 45 minutes or an hour or whatever, and I just like I wasn't drunk. I just like threw up.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, that's so weird. I'm not even drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, my stomach just felt super queasy after that. And then I'm like, I go to my buddies. I was like, I stopped drinking, go to my buddies at night, and then my stomach just was like, woo. So I literally, my stomach was so weird that I slept in the bathroom. I slept on this linoleum.
Weird, like you had diarrhea?
No, and I thought I was like, maybe I have to go to the bathroom. My mom is like, my mom's voice is like, maybe you got a number 2. That's what mom's thinking. Black mom's like, have you had a bowel movement? You had a BM?
My mom would be like, take a nap. Everything would like, take a nap. Just take a nap.
I called. So next morning was still just the worst feeling. Okay. It started really bad.
Was it sharp or how?
No, it was like a dull like
cramping.
It felt like a rolling of like, it just felt like, and my stomach started to get distended. My mom was like, "Oh, drink a 7-Up," and that was the worst thing I could have ever done. It like made my stomach like expand, whatever, like to where it started getting like a baby. And I was like, I couldn't even like, I had to hold it because it hurt so much to like let it go. So I kept holding it to push it in, and I finally went to the emergency room. Oh. My roommate at the time, he's like, hey, maybe you're walking really weird. You want me to take you to... I was walking in the house like this, like holding my stomach. He's like, you want me to take you to the hospital? And I go...
You walking weird.
Yeah, I'm like, he's like, yo. And then we tried to get in my car. I tried to get in the passenger seat. And I lift my leg to get in the passenger seat. Uh-huh. And it felt like somebody stabbed me with a knife.
I hate to laugh.
Yeah, no, I screamed.
Because you said your roommate said you was walking funny.
I said, bro, you walking weird, bro? You got to go to the bathroom or something, bro? Yeah, I go. And so, man, and I went to the hospital. Long story short, they're like, we got to do a CAT scan, put something in my butt. You had to put the
ultrasound?
Yeah, they run fluid up your butt in a CAT scan machine. They literally stuck a tube up in my butt and ran fluid so they could take pictures.
Oh, okay.
Whatever,
like to see the pictures of your
something.
Oh,
so, some lower part of my body.
Okay.
And the dude was so funny though, because he was like the tech was like this Mexican dude. It's like cool. He's like, hey bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna feel weird. He's like, yo, it's gonna start running fluid to your butt. He's like, your body gonna tell you to push it out. Don't. That's what he told me. It's like, yo, I was like, oh, all right. So the whole time I'm trying to fight, your body literally is trying to like push this thing out your body. So you're fighting this like natural evolution, millions of years of evolution to push this thing.
Millions of years, like with Adam and Eve.
Like, you're trying to fight millions of years of evolution, trying to push this thing out your ass. And he's like, yo, bro, keep it in. It's like, keep breathing.
That's the real one. I bet you kept it in too.
Yeah, shut up. That sounded weird. I bet you kept it in too. Cut that out. I bet you kept it in too.
You got me crying. Oh,
and so yeah, anyway, so they came back and they were like, hey, you have a liter of blood in your abdomen.
Oh, wow.
It was like at midnight when they figured that part out. And they're like, yo, we don't know what's wrong. We think it's your spleen. We're not sure. You got surgery in 5 hours. We're going to give you morphine to get you through the night. And I threw up blood in the hospital room. My parents were scared at this point because at one point they left a little bucket. And I was like, I need a bucket. And they were like, oh, and I just blew up I threw up all this dark blood. Mm-hmm. And it was like, my parents were like, I'm like, I don't know. So literally, which changed my life kind of, because when you go into surgery, you have to sign away your life. Yeah. Like, they're like, you butt naked, your little thing, you about to get butt naked. And they're like, yo, we need you to sign this thing. And so I told my mom, because I'm just being stupid. She was like worried. I'm like, I'm like, look, man, I had a good life. If this thing ends, whatever, I was like, I told my mom, I was like, can you play Marvin Gaye? What's going on at my funeral?
Shut up.
Yeah, she did. She was like, if you don't shut the fuck up right now. I was like, I like that song. I literally asked for Marvin Gaye, what's going on?
What the fuck? Only you would do some shit like that.
And she was like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, all right, so I went to surgery, and they put you on that cold ass table, butt naked. They move you over, you like, ooh. I was like, ooh, cold. And they were like, I was like, just give me a second, let me get off for a second. And they were like, no, give me like count back from 10, 9, 8.
Took you out.
Damn. Next thing I woke up to a catheter being pulled out of me. Like the nurse was like, came in, she was like, hey baby. She was like, I just need you to exhale for me. I was like, because they never told me about the surgery. I mean about the catheter thing. Mm-hmm. Well, anybody who doesn't know what a catheter is, they put the goddamn tube in your pee hole.
Oh, you talking about the? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm just like, and I had a black nurse, like you, cute little black nurse. I was so embarrassed. I was in ICU for 3 days.
Oh,
she was my nurse, and she had to come hold your little weak ass dick. She's like, bro, you on Shorty Mac, and you are not looking good in the hospital, bro. Like, it's like
good thing I did pediatrics. Yo, that was my specialty.
It's like a baby dick. Yeah, you're right. It looked like a baby dick when you in there. Bro, you been sitting there, and she come and grabbed that little thing with 2 hands. She lubed the tube up and started sticking it. Bro, I was screaming.
I'm done with you.
And she was like, boy, and think about a black nurse is that she got, because you black too, she got no filter. No, she's like, boy, if you don't shut the, Miss Johnson there to get this every day, and you in here crying. Yeah. I'm like,
yeah, they turned it to your auntie real fast.
Yeah, she's like, boy, look how dramatic you being. I was about to cry. I was like, I'll be good, please.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so yeah, I was in there 22 staples in my stomach, and so it was scarred. That ended up doing exploratory surgery, scar, and then found out, kept my spleen, and they were like, yeah, and then charged me $130,000.
You still owe it.
Oh, I didn't pay none of that. I was like, yo, I tried to pay. I was like, let me be the right. So one time I called, I was like, I said a bill for $128,000. Then I was like, hey, I called them, this is crazy. And they go, let me see if we can work with the department, to get it knocked down. Bro, they called me back a day later and was like, all right, we got it down to 96. I was like, y'all knocked off $30,000 that quick? Y'all are a fucking scam. It's like, yeah, let me call back in a couple days. I'll call you back again tomorrow. That's funny. I need that. And then they were like, I was like, all right, well, can I make a payment for $200 first? Like, oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. The first payment's got to be at least $5,000. And I go, oh, y'all don't want to get paid. I'll talk to you later. I was like, and I never paid him. I was like, yeah. And then 7 years, I got off my credit.
Oh, okay.
I was like, would you have bad credit for 7 years for $130,000? Yes. That's how I looked at it.
When you got your surgery.
Yeah. I'm like, you ain't getting the surgery, bro.
You got a little feel bad, a little chocolate nurse.
Yeah, she was, man, and she brought in a assistant nurse, which I didn't know one day, who I didn't know I could say no to. Oh. It was a dude. They brought in a little young white kid. I was like, oh, man. She was like, do you mind if he tries to do the catheter today? I'm like, and I'm so nice. I'm sitting there like, this nigga about to touch my dick, man. And it was like, so I guess I've had a dude touch my dick. I didn't even think about that. Dude was in there, and I started screaming because it closed in my urethra, so it kept hitting the. Your
body was like rejecting me. I was like, no man touching it.
I was like, how about you hold it? He do the thing. He do the tube. You hold it.
Can't. Oh my God.
I was like, yo, man. Yeah, I wonder if yeah. So then, and she ended up doing it, the other nurse. And I was like, I had 3 catheters, and that was the worst part about the whole experience, the catheters.
I had to put a catheter in an adult male, but I passed it off to another nurse.
Why?
Yeah, because I was a new nurse. I was like maybe 20, 21.
Wow, yeah.
And the patient was like my age, and a sickle cell patient.
Really?
And he had a prior prism.
What's that?
That's when the erection won't go down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
From sickling, yeah. People get it from taking...
Viagra?
Yeah.
Really?
But he was like, yeah, Viagra.
Yeah. Wait, so how'd you get it? What'd you go do to get it?
No. What you get?
what you do to get it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He had a disease. He had sickle cell anemia. And when they have a flare,
Yeah.
or a crisis. They call it pain crisis. Then like the blood sickles, and you might have areas where all the blood go to, and at some point, sometimes the blood goes to the penis.
That's a gift and a curse. I feel like.
Well, you in the hospital, you in pain.
Oh, it hurts? Is that much blood?
Yeah, just imagine like it just.
I thought you'd be.
But I didn't want to do it, so I asked a more senior nurse to do it because I felt like I might be attracted to him. Like,
oh my! It's like
I'm a youngin.
Feel flare, baby. I'm about to get home. I got feel flare coming. He's like, that's so funny. I'm like, hey,
your crisis is not my crisis.
I think we need to cancel. Yeah, get the check. I feel like flare up coming. A sickle cell.
I get that little young nurse in here.
Yes. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You have to see so much of when you're being a nurse, or how did you get used to seeing people's like body parts and all that kind of stuff?
And you start seeing people
really
body parts and it becomes more like, oh, I'm trying to help them versus like, it is what it is. But at that point, I was new to the game. And I was like, I probably didn't even know how to. I probably wouldn't have done it good. But I learned how to, shit happened. You be like, you throw that, you get it done. You be like, we got to relieve this.
Yeah, I went to the doctor recently, and like a real unprofessional doctor, and like
unprofessional.
Yeah, like because he'd be asking me like, or the nurse would be asking me super personal questions. You filling out the sex history, all this stuff, like whatever.
History and physical.
Yeah, so like. But they kept walking. Other nurses kept walking in and out the office, in and out my room to get papers and stuff. I'm like, yo, I'm naked, bro. Like, I got no decorum in here. It's just like, I'm like, yo, so the nurse would be walking in and out. I'm like trying to pause on questions. She's like, what did she ask me? Like, you ever had sex? You ever done drugs before? And I'm like, let's wait for this girl to like walk in and walk out.
Yeah, so it was back in '84.
Yeah. You just like, I'm like, I felt, even though I know they probably share that information with each other, whatever, like it's whatever, but I'm like, just make me think that it's just between me and you, like, real unprofessional doctor, because he was a black doctor, and I'll never forget this nigga threw me my medicine. I was like, wait, there you go. I was like, what the fuck is this? Medicine hit me in my chest. I was like, hey, bro, I ain't think you supposed to be throwing medicine, bro. I feel like that's real professional.
I feel like, see, for me, I like those interactions because it feels so like family. It feels so. Like,
he's like, all right, you be all right. You get back out there. Hey, stay safe out there. Nigga threw my medicine. Feel like the Jordan. I was like, bro, I'm pretty sure they don't teach y'all to throw medicine.
Your instinct kicked in. Like, got it.
Yeah, that would really happen.
He said, get back out there.
Be safe. I don't want to see you back in here. Threw me the medicine. I said, oh, bro, you unprofessional, bro. And I remember.
But didn't you feel at home? Didn't you feel like.
Yeah, he was. Because he was real quick. He was like, hey, he gave me to me straight. He was like, hey, man, that same seat you're sitting in, I didn't told motherfuckers they got AIDS. So just be out here, be safe out here, man. Because I've seen dudes break down and got to call it. He said, and he told me the realest thing. He was like, I've seen people sit in that chair and have to call their mother after they just got found out they have AIDS. He's like, and crying and break down. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, it's crazy. Just be safe out here, man. Whatever. I'm like, and then he yelled out his lunch order to another. Let me get you go lunch going around. So,
let me get a number 4.
Let me get the Swiss with the ham and Swiss. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas real unprofessional around here, man.
You know what? I'm not mad that you had that experience because I like that means that it was a.
He's a cool dude. He had Jordans on.
That's how you know your Dr. Cool. Oh, he got on the ones.
Yeah, he got on the
but if
ones,
they got the low tops on, they not cool.
He had on ones. He was like, it was like funny. He was a cool dude. All right, now because I remember he told some other dude. I'm not making this up. I'm 1,000% he was walking me. That's what happened when he was first walking me back, or the nurse was walking me back to a room, and he was walking and telling some dude that he had gonorrhea. But he's like, yep, man, look how you got the big G. Come on back. I swear to God, he told the dude, I'm not on my mom's life. He told the dude, look, you got the big G. Come on back. Probably threw him his medicine too.
Stop. So this is low key. This is how we talk on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm done. I cannot do it.
The big G. Looks like you got the big G. Come on back.
Can you stop? top.
Yeah, I was like, bro, this dude is. That dude is the most. He's funny though. He's like he's been doing it for so long that he's like.
But it's good to get that news in a way that won't, Yeah. It's like, you know what? I just got to take the pill.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's like, yeah, exactly. But yeah, here. Yeah, he's get a little that little trashable cup, a little that little paper, the one that a little paper little shot cup they give you. I need you to take that while you're here. Take that first one.
He gonna get this in your system now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, please. He said we need to get you one for somebody else, or how's she? I ain't told her yet.
Yeah, for real. That's good that they offer for the other person.
Yeah, but hey, you take this home. Yeah. I'm not gonna put it in.
I remember I had an experience with that, but I knew something was wrong because the dude, like, he was in pain.
Yeah.
We were having sex and he jumped out
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Went in the corner. I ain't know what I was like. I know it ain't that good. You know that you got to jump out.
Oh, I touched myself like James Brown or something.
And then later I found out that I had an STD.
Yeah, they happen. Like it's like everybody just doesn't want to talk about them. Like people are in college, especially in college and all this shit. Like they happen. Like it's
and people be like, I use protection. Sometimes you think you're using protection right, but you're not.
Yeah.
Because if you have any skin to skin contact, that's not protecting. People be like, let me put the tip in and then let me put the condom on after the tip. No.
Exactly. So, because all them I don't know what you call it, like all the scientific little molecules is dancing up in your urethra already.
What can we infect? Multiply.
So you might as well just not use it. Now we in these streets. They dance through your urethra. Like,
oh my goodness.
Got a conga line going through your urethra.
We in here. Well, your brother, he coming. Oh, damn, they put a condom on. Man, he ain't coming.
I told you got here to cut the gates. We already in here now. It's like, they threw up the gates.
I cannot. We are out of time.
Yeah, okay.
We could talk forever.
Yeah, for sure.
But thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell what's your? You can give me your ultimate goal. Tell everybody where they can find you. Right.
Okay.
Camera 2.
You can find me on social media at my name is Murph at MyNameMurph. At my name is Murph. I don't have a Twitter anymore. You can call me at 323-839-8. I'm kidding.
Where his brother at? Where the stripper?
Yeah, we're a stripper.
Yeah.
Tony's a cute. My love is pure. Tony's a cute. My love is pure.
Show your love for Taquita Love. Comedy is pure.
So as always, you want this shit. I had one dude was like, hey, you think you could bring a brother the clear machine home? Not the clear machine. He was like, yeah, ma, the reviver.